So it's the year of the dragon, 2024. What does this mean? I can't wait to share more with you about what you need to expect in 2024 and how you can ignite your soul fire. But before we do, let me introduce myself. My name is Victoria Bond, a psychic medium, a spiritual empowerment coach, and I am delighted to be here with you to share all about the year of the dragon. If this is your first time of landing here, it is so good to see you. If you are a repeater, then thank you and welcome back. Now, if you haven't subscribed, do that now so we can get on to the training. And to let you know, I have got something going on in my Facebook community, Awaken Community with Victoria Bond on Facebook, where it is a bit of a free program and a lot to do with the fire and activating in 2024. So go check that out and let's get into today. So what exactly is the year of the dragon? Well, of course, when it comes to zodiac, when it comes to astrology, it kind of is self-explanatory. But energetically, what does that mean? So I'm going to tell you three things, and I'm going to go into explaining more about how you can apply this into your life so you can really ignite the fire in your reality for 2024. So how to ignite the fire? We're going to look into that first. Igniting your fire is really about activating the body. Please write that down now, okay? If you don't have a pen and paper, make sure you get one and write that down. It is about igniting the body. Our body is literally like its very own intelligent device. And for us to be able to tap into the manifestation of the cosmos, the information, the light codes, and to activate into the earth to receive all of the light codes, the magic, the information, which we know the dragons are all about the earth, we must come inward to our bodies. So the chakra system, this is something that has been like in the basic of spirituality. It's been in this world for so long. We always learn about the basic chakras, and it kind of got a bit boring for a while, so everyone went galactic. Now we're being called to come back in. Come back into the device, come back into the vessel, into this beautiful meat suit, if you would like. If you do not regulate your system, if you keep fast forwarding and speeding up and you don't stop to acknowledge this divine human that is within your being, you may just miss what the year of the dragon is all about. So to ignite, you must ground. You must put your feet into the dirt or the water. You must put your feet into the sand, onto the grass, and not just do that with your shoes that have got rubber soles. You must put your skin onto the earth. Yes, we can work through the chair, through the floors. Yes, we are energy, but the body is being called to be nurtured. So going for swims is a really great way of activating and clearing and cleansing, of course, and realigning. Having a great sleep, making sure that you are having enough of the H2O. These are the basics. I talk about these in my other YouTube videos, the basics of activating our psychic abilities. But what you need to know is to activate the soul fire within you, your purpose, your mission is to come in and see the body and what it requires. It's really doing a lot of nurturing and nearly looking from the observer, the being that you be, looking at your body from a distance. We can do this right now and say, how are you doing, body? What do you need? Where is the tension? Where is the dis-ease? Where are the problematic spaces? Where is the stress within your body? And, I myself have nutritionists and personal development and body coaches all around me, and they're saying the same thing. We've got to come back to the somatic practices. There's no point in running if you're already stressing. You're going to mess up with your hormones. And if you are all messed up hormonally, with your chemicals, with all the things in your body, then finding your soul fire, finding your purpose, finding your mission is going to be a lot harder. So in 2024, we invite the fire to burn away. We ask the dragons to burn away all of the old, all of the dis-ease, all of the pain and the problems, all of the stress, we burn it away. And as we burn it away, we make a difference for the world. This is a part of your soul fire, of your purpose, of your mission, because not only are you an individual, you make a big difference in the collective. And if we all start grounding and connecting, we create this portal between heaven and earth, if you will, and we are aligning and standing straight and feeling healthy and vibrant and energetic and confident within our vessel. We are a clear portal, and it starts landing and landing and landing. And then what happens next is awarenesses. They start to drop into your vibration. But here's the problem. The problem is we are so used to the fast food, the fast pace, the instant information, the fast travel. Don't get me wrong. I love this reality. Everything's in my fingertips. But we lost the sense of presence and patience. So I invite you to bring some stillness in and ask the fire to ignite within your body. And we can do this right now. We can ignite the fire starting at your feet and working its way up your ankles, up your calves, your thighs, working its way up. Now you can choose a color. It doesn't have to be the traditional color of fire. Maybe it's a blue, the blue flame. Maybe it's a white. Maybe it's just a light. You bring this fire up. It's over your body, up your torso, up your throat, clearing and cleansing and activating your entire body, up your neck and your head, down your arms. You are lit. You are lit. And there is holy Reiki fire running through you right now, my friend. I'm a holy Reiki fire master, a Reiki master, and this is racing through you. But you don't need to be a master to use Reiki. You just ask. You just ask source consciousness, Christ consciousness to run through you, to clear and cleanse and to work on your body, to give you those awarenesses that you need to ignite your soul fire. How does this feel for you? Let me know. And if you do want more on that, we have got so much more in the Awakened community to activate you with even more light language and meditations. So here we go. The next one is a feminine rising within this fire, within this soul light, within this dragon energy, right? We're doing this as individuals so we can help the collective, but we must be whole. There's no more serving everybody before serving us. It's serving us to serve everybody. It is creating a harmonic balance that we have not had in this world for a very long time. And that is why you are here. You are here to make a difference. It is your purpose. It is your soul mission, is to realign and remember who you are. And it's going to come in many different shapes and forms. And we must be patient and we must be present. We must get out of the dis-ease of the mind, of the overthinking and the mind chatter, come into the heart and lead with love. So the feminine rising, this is where this weaves in. Now, forever, people have talked about Christ coming back. We had the resurrection. We had all the things. Of course, our Easters are completely revolve around this. And so our Christmases are all revolved around Jesus Christ 2024 years ago. And it's really interesting because in the religion that I was brought up in, it was like, well, Christ will come again. And really, it's going to be the end of the world, and those that have repented will be able to live, and all that type of stuff. It's kind of flows through all religion. It's a bit of fear mongering, if I'm going to tell the truth. And I see it a little bit differently now. Do I believe that Christ will come again? I believe that Christ consciousness is here. I believe this comes through our Reiki. It comes through the fire. I believe that as the divine feminine, the feminine rising, as the sisterhoods and the collectives start to create with this fire and this passion and this divine sensuality and sexuality to develop the sense of birth. This is where it all begins, and it's beginning now. We're igniting that fire for the feminine rising. It is the feminine rising, and we're igniting the fire for the Christ consciousness to work through us. Does this make sense to you? This is the things that I've been sitting and meditating on. This is the things that have been coming into my awareness. And 2024 is a very important year because the fire is here to make way for the new growth. And it's very important for you to be in your soul aligned passion to heal your body. You are a healer. You are here on purpose. And we have been functioning from a very dysfunctional feminine. We have been being as much masculine as we possibly can. And a lot of it's been the wounded. It's got the productivity wound attached to it. It's the, I can be the mother and the lover and the friend and the business owner. I can have the side hustle as well as be the most beautiful version of me, like the nip, the tuck, the run, all these different things. And inside we're going, when can I stop? The feminine flow, the divine feminine is asking you to slow. Burn it away and slow down in presence. Come into the energy of where is my masculine to support me in my feminine flow. What does this mean? And if there's males watching this as well, it is relevant to you because you have been functioning from the wounded feminine and the wounded masculine, because this is a whole world problem, not just a problem in a marriage, not just a problem within your body. This is a whole collective problem, and we need to find the balance within the roles that suit for us. And the role of the female is to create, is to birth, and the role of the masculine, however you put it, whether it's in the physicality or whether it's in a concept, the role of the masculine is to bring the wisdom in. And the female is to birth that out. So we've got the feminine flowing out to the world, which is compassion, which is leading with love, not leading with fists, not leading with rules. No hierarchy or patriarchal system. That is all burning down as we come into this new dimension. We are so close to really completing the mission of living in a way that is more complementary to our human nature of love, of light, of we can manifest faster than ever. We get to manifest quicker because we're coming together in communities and seeing what else is possible. And of course, all of those ceilings, those judgments, those limitations that we thought were real are starting to dissolve as we are seeing more and more and more that we have more power. This is the year of power, of feminine, of the dragon. This is the year that we birth the systems that work for us, the systems to get out of the system. So how do you apply? This all sounds very good and well, isn't it? But how do we apply this to the world? So once you have grounded and aligned and you've worked on your meridians and your chakras, you can go to a practitioner and get some Reiki. You can Reiki yourself. There's plenty of information out there on how to do that. You can use the fire codes that we just used to burn away the old. What we want to do is we want to be present enough to let the drop-ins, we need to start listening to our intuition, right? Write that down. Listen to my intuition. First of all, you might need to learn how to listen to your intuition, and that's when someone like me comes in because we teach how to listen to your intuition. It's a completely different story for everybody. The way I listen is going to be different to the way you listen or somebody else listens. It is your time to listen to what you know, and here's a little thing that you need to know. You already know what you know. You're just combating with the brain and the conditioning and the systems that have been telling you and programming you to believe what you think you know. But what if what you think you know is not actually what you know? It's actually a little bit of fuckery that is actually messing with the way you're living your life. So the body is going to tell you, oh, I'm feeling a little bit anxious. Oh, why did I say yes to that? Maybe I should have said no. Learn how to say no. Learn how to say yes and stretch those edges. And if you're afraid, step ahead and do it. Unless you're like, nope, that's just not unaligned. That's just unaligned, right? So resistance is not a bad thing. Human beings are meant to grow, but we got complacent and we started staying in the same jobs. We started staying with the same partner. We started staying in the same house. and just waiting for retirement so then we could die. That is not your purpose here on planet Earth. Your purpose is to ignite the fire. Don't let the past be the thing that stops you growing into the future. You get up and you try again. You get up and you try again. You get up and you try again. So what do? How do you apply your superpowers? You show up confidently. You learn how to use your intuition and learn what your yes and no's are. And then you take a step forward into the world. You push to your edges and you push a little bit more. You find 5 people around you that are supportive, that are like-minded, and that are very positive, okay? The people that I have in my life are all my cheerleaders. They are all there for me if I'm having a bit of a rupture. They're all there for me when I'm celebrating. And this is how we create success. Take a really good look at your life that you have created and figure out what needs to burn away, what needs to crumble. Are you willing to let that happen? Are you willing to say, okay, I'm willing? And that's the thing. You just have to be willing. Many of you, I can hear it now. It's like, well, I can't leave the relationship. I can't leave the house. I can't leave the job. It's nice for some that can just have this option. Those people that do have the option, they started off with, I'm willing. I'm willing to live my soul's purpose and mission. I'm willing to ignite my soul fire. I'm willing to lose things and people if they're not in alignment with my mission here on planet Earth. And I'm willing to do this all with compassion and leading with love. I'm willing to say no. I'm willing to say yes. I'm willing to be that dragon. I'm willing to be the fire. I'm willing to live my life as my being and support my human. And like I said before, that little practice is expand out. You can do that right now. Okay, we'll do a little practice. Drop your barriers. Drop your eyes. Open your heart, breathing into your heart. Breathing out and expanding your heart. Expanding and expanding and expanding, expanding into your aura. Now expanding past your aura and try to find the edges of you. Where are your edges? Turn around now and look at your body. You got a little body sitting on a little chair or maybe lying on a little bed in a little room in a little house, on a little street, in a little suburb, a little town or city, on a little country, on a little world. And you can expand beyond the world and look back and say, hey, there's my body. But I am not my body. I am a soul fire. And I am going to heal that body now so I can have more ease in my mission. And I am willing to heal. I am willing to love. I'm willing to live on purpose. Sit with this energy just for a few moments. Igniting the fire can sometimes be hard. But if you have a spark, it is so much easier to ignite. You can blow on it, you can shelter it, you can do whatever you need to do to get that spark lit, to get a little fire burning, to blow into that flame and to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, until it's a blazing, raging, beautiful fire. Sometimes we need to start small. Sometimes we don't know where the spark is. And I know I've been in that space when I couldn't see the light and I couldn't see the spark. And a lot of what I've said today would have gone over my head or been overwhelming. But all you need to do is find the spark. And if you can't find it, search for it. Find the thing that lights you up. Find the thing that makes you feel a little bit tingly in the yoni, or gives you some goosebumps, or your hairs on the back of your head. And know that you are worthy and that came to you for a reason. And bringing yourself back, if you haven't already, bring yourself back into your body from wherever you have drifted, wherever you have gone. And how does this feel for you? The year of the dragon is about you. And the more you can come into you and work on the body and work with this beautiful element of fire, the more you can light up the world. And this is truth. So I trust that I've given you some incredible practices that are basic. They are very much here for your body, here for your soul, here for your mind. Dropping your head down into your heart is a really good practice for that. And I would love to hear what the biggest thing, the biggest favorite frame that you have, and the biggest thing that's popped for you, that's resonated. What is your awareness? Pop it in the comments, let me know. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that because I've got some juicy content coming every single week for you. I'd love to know what you want to know about. And I'd also love to see you in my community. I hang out on Facebook at the Awaken Community with Victoria Bond. At the moment, I'm hanging out there every single day where we're doing incredible free programs with light language activating the body because this year is lit. So I'm showing up over there all the time. So if you want to have live communication with me, jump on over there. But stay tuned, okay? Because I want to see you guys here and I want to see what you can create just by showing up to these videos. Let me know, pop it in the comments. I love to read your comments. I love to see where you're at. I love to see what results and feelings and expansion you get. Today's been very firing, very feisty. So go have some water, cool off, have a great sleep, and trust the process. Trust the process of being present with yourself and being patient. Until next time, namaste.